Hear me if I'm talking? How about now? Can we hear? Fantastic. So Shabbat Shalom, everyone. You have me solo tonight, I am afraid. The rabbi has taken ill. He was sick with one thing and then caught another from his child. So he has two illnesses in one. So I said, please stay home. So we are going to have a nice service tonight, and it should be really fun and interesting. And we have, of course, my best friend Maria at the piano. And so we're going to start with Ahine Matov. Hine Matovo Manayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad Hine Matovo Manayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Let's do that again. Hine Matovo Manayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad 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 Hine Matovo Manayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Thank you. Thank you for that. How good it is for all of us to be together. I want to say hello to everyone who is here. Shabbat Shalom. Oops, I have my guitar not fall down. Say Shabbat Shalom to everyone who's streaming at home. Thank you, Heather, for doing the streaming. We are going to start. I'm going to start by inviting Rhoda and Lainey Ross to come help us do the candles, and Karen Roth to do the Kiddush. We are on page 120 in your book.
120?
120. Here, I'll give you my book if you need it.
Do you have the book, please? Do you want me to read the English too?
Be great. Here, let me see while you do that. Hi, if I can get this lit. This has been not doing so well. Yes, perfect.
As the Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we in our own day be among those who kindle light.
Yeah, use that. It's missing. The other's missing its wick.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlikner shel Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Thank you. Beautiful job.
See if I can get here. And there was evening and there was morning the sixth day. The heaven and the earth were finished in all their array. On the seventh day, God finished the work that God had been doing. And God ceased on the seventh day from all the work that God had done. And God blessed the seventh day and declared it holy, because on it God ceased from all the work of creation that God had done. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho, b'ahava uvratzon, hinchilanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit, ki hu yom techila, lamikra'e kodesh, zecher letziyat, Mitzrayim, kivanu facharta, viotanu kidashta, mikol hamim, v'shabbat kodshecha, b'ahava uvratzon, hinchaltanu, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen. L'chaim.
Great piece, I think.
You're-
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
You want to sit too? Sandy, sit.
Thank you. Well done. All right, we are going to turn to page 138. Please join me in Lecha Dodi. We are going to sing verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. And the last verse, thank you. This is why we love Maria. So the last verse, it is the tradition of this congregation to stand up and to face the door where we will metaphorically welcome the Shabbat bride into our sanctuary and into your sanctuary and your spirit at home. לך לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה, לה 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 לה. לך לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך לך דודי, לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה. שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ותפארת ולהילה לה 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 לה. לך לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי היא מקור הברכה, מארש מקדם ניסוחה. סוף מעשה במחשבה תחי, לה 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 לה. לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי, אורי, שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה, לה 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 לה, לך לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. בואי ושלום, עטרת בלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לך דודי, לקראת גלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת גלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Thank you, and thank you, those of you at home. I'm not sure if you can see, but we have the solid gold dancers tonight. So this is an amazing service. We are now going to turn to page 146 for the Baruch. We're going to rise, we're going to do the readings, and we're going to go straight into the Shema. So I just told you it was on one. Yai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai la lai lai la lai lai, yai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai la lai lai la lai lai. Yay lay 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 lay, yay lay 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 lay, lay 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 lay, yay lay 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 lay, yay lay 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 lay, yay lay 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 lay. Barechu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Let's move straight into the Shema. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Le'olam va'ed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Now you can be seated except for Lorelei, Delilah, and Lily, who I'm going to ask to come on up, and they are going to lead us on page 154, the V'ahavta. And I will get off here. There we are. And let's get you some microphones. Do you want to turn that microphone towards you as well? Perfect. Is there room for you?
ואהבת לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל ידיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושנתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלתך בדרך ושבך ובקומך ושרתם עליות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תצטוו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתיכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Thank you. If we applauded in the sanctuary for prayers, you would get a standing ovation. So, all right. Great. So next, I would like to call Gail Moses up to lead us on page 157.
In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth. The high heavens declare your glory. May earth reveal your justice and love. From bondage in Egypt we were delivered. At Sinai we bound ourselves to your way. Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and again we overcame oppressive forces. Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed. Let us continue to work for the day when nations will be one and at peace. Then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shores of the sea.
The next page is the Micha Mocha, and we did this a couple of weeks ago. We learned this new Alana Arian. You're welcome to stay up and help sing. Arian. And so we're going to start with the English words, which is, who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai? Try that. Who is like you? A little longer. Adonai. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Micha mocha ba'elim Adonai, Micha mocha nedar ba'kodesh, Nora tehilo, oh sefele, Nora tehilo, oh sefele. Let's do ya la la la. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la, la 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 la, ya la 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 la. מלכותך ראו בניך בוקי הים לבני משה ומרים זה אלי ענו ואמרו זה אלי ענו ואמרו יללי יללי la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 who is like you who is like you Adonai who is like you Adonai last time ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 good trying to cement that melody into your that was great all right and now I'm going to ask Andrea Feldman who's here representing the board tonight to come lead us in page 161 the reading on page 161
Give us a place to rest, Adonai our God. Bring us into shelter in the soft, long evening shadows of your truth. For with you are true protection and safety, and in your presence and acceptance and gentle love. Watch over us as we go forth. Prepare for us as we return. Spread over us your shelter of peace, over all we love, over our Jerusalem and yours.
Baruch atah Adonai Haporei Sukkot Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'Yerushalayim. Thank you. Beautiful job. And now on page 162, Vishamaru. Vishamaru V'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם ברית עולם ביני ובין בני ישראל עוד היא לעולם ביני ובין בני ישראל עוד היא לעולם כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ וביום השביעי שבת וינפש. And now, on page 164, we get to the meat of our service. And the first words that we, of the tefillah, has to do with the Adonai Sifatai Tiftach, which is praying for kavanah, for praying for understanding, praying that the words that we are saying are actually resonating with us, that we're not speaking by rote, but we're actually thinking about or feeling about the words that we are saying. So please rise with me to face the ark for the tefillah. Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei HaKol, V'Zocher Chastei Avot ve'Imahot, U'Mevi Geula Livnei V'neihem, Leman Shemo B'Ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen, Avraham ve'Ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol atah, Rav Hoshia, Mashiv HaRuach, U'Morid HaGashem. Michalkel Chayim Bechesed, Mechayeh HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Yofalim V'Rofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato Lishanei Afar Mi Chamocha Be'al Gevurot Umidom Elah Melech Meimit Umechayeh Umatzmiya Yeshua V'ne'eman atah lahachayot hakol Baruch atah Adonai Mechayeh hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh u'kdoshim b'chol yom yahalalucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh. You can have a seat. And actually, Andrea, can I have you come up and read one more thing? That'd be great. On page 179, if you will lead us in Grant Us Peace.
Grant us peace, your most precious gift, O eternal source of peace, and give us the will to proclaim its message to all the people of the earth. Bless our country as a safeguard of peace, its advocate among the nations. May contentment reign within our borders, health and happiness within our homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship and fellowship among all the inhabitants of every land. Plant virtue in every soul, and may the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Praise are you, eternal one, who bless our people with peace. Baruch atah Adonai, hamerech et amo Yisrael ha'shalom.
Now we turn to the Mishaberach, where we remember those, or we think about those who are not feeling well, whether that is physically, like the rabbi, if you're watching, we hope you and your family begin to feel better, or if there are others who you're thinking of that need some extra prayer, some extra energy out in our universe, so that they know that we are thinking of them and wishing them well. The names in the congregation that have been given to us, and of course, you can always call the office if you have a name that you would like to put on here. Raymond Douglas Alcorn, Frankie Clement, Ann Cole, Mark Edelstein, Nikki Edelstein, Benjamin Edelstein, Brian Edelstein, Danielle Heyman Feist, Eric Fiske, Bonnie Klein, Hank Corin, Wendy Sugarman Krosnoff, Robert Jaffe, Emma Martinez, Stephen Schatz, Lee Siegel, Stacy Siegel, Dr. Cindy Steinman, Kevin Stone, Fred Trucks, Pete Tanner, Joshua Weinberg. If there are others that you'd like to share with the community, please do as my hand and eyes meet yours.
Bill Langlois,
Davida Sorelli,
Alana Coleman, and Carol Roberto.
Jolie Cook.
Marco Isabella. Laura Dubensky, Maxine Libby, and Johnson.
We know that Barbara also in our office, our executive director, has the flu, so we're sending good wishes to her as well. Please join me on page 371 for the Misha. For you to think about your own personal prayers, the words that you want to share. לרצון אמרפי והגיון ליבי לפניך אדוני צורי וגואלי אדוני צורי וגואלי. So no rabbi. We were going to have a Torah service tonight, so I thought I would do, well, a little bit about the Torah, but I'm actually interested in the Haftorah for this portion. So Parshat Tzav tells us of the laws of animal sacrifices, how to choose animals for which offering, how to prepare them, who eats which parts of a particular sacrifice, the Kohanim, the person making the sacrifice, what is burnt for God, etc. depending on the circumstances. Because remember, this is Leviticus, and Leviticus gets into lots of details about everything. But this Torah portion really cements the idea of animal sacrifice as a central piece of worship. But rather than read the Torah, I'd actually like to look at the Haftorah portion because it also talks about animal sacrifices. It comes from the book of Jeremiah. Jeremiah was preaching around 625 BCE in the land of Judah. So the Exodus story purportedly took place in 1300 BCE. So around 700 years have passed since the Israelites were wandering in the desert, i.e., since the Torah portion that we would read now. So things have changed. They have their own land. They have a king. Actually, during Jeremiah's time, they had 5 different kings. So who is this guy, Jeremiah? Jeremiah was the son of a priest from the land of Benjamin, and because of how he's described in the books of Jeremiah and Lamentations, he is often referred to as the weeping prophet. Jeremiah, who was very clear early on that he did not want to be a prophet, was called by God to proclaim Jerusalem's coming destruction by invaders from the north. This was because Israel had forsaken God by bringing idols into God's temple to worship Baal and built shrines for child sacrifice. I know. I mean, every year during the holiest days of the year, we read about God stopping Abraham from sacrificing Isaac. And after that, my understanding was always Israelites never performed human sacrifices like the other nations and people around them. So, wow. One of my favorite books of all time is American Gods by Neil Gaiman. The book is long and complicated, but a big plot point is that the Nordic god Odin is trying to recruit all the old gods, all of whose powers have waned as their believers have decreased in numbers, to come together and go to battle against the new American gods. Who are the new American gods? Manifestations of modern life and technology, such as the internet, media, transportation, things that most Americans inadvertently worship. They are the hubs, the focus of modern life. It's all people talk about and think about. It's ubiquitous. And in 625 BCE, what are people thinking and talking about? Apparently, Baal and child sacrifice. The Haftorah portion opens with God's frustration with the Israelites' behavior and their sacrifices. So let's have a little Haftorah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'nbiim tovim v'ratzah divrehem hane'emarin be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai habocher b'torah u'v'Moshe avdo u'v'Yisrael amo u'v'nbiei ha'emet v'tzedek. Ko amar Adonai tzvaot Elohai Yisrael olotechem suval zavachechem v'ichilu vasar. That's the opening. It means, thus said God of hosts, the God of Israel, add your burnt offerings to your other sacrifices and eat the meat yourself. God is furious. He says the Israelites are technically obeying the ritual commands that are set out in Tzav. but they've forgotten why they're making sacrifices, thinking that the sacrifices were an end in themselves, thinking that God is satiated and content as long as they offer their food on the offer. So God is saying, if this is not meaningful to you, don't bother. This is what some of the verses in English. Remember what I commanded your ancestors. Hearken unto my voice, and I will be your God, and ye shall be my people. And walk ye in all the way that I command you, that it may be well with you. For the children of Judah have done that which is evil in my sight, said the Lord. They have set their detestable things in the house whereupon my name is called, to defile it. And they have built the high places of Topheth, which is in the valley of the son of Hinnom, to burn their sons and daughters in the fire, which I commanded not, neither it came into my mind. The Israelites have deviated so far from God's laws that they have broken the covenant. And God now says he is going to withdraw his blessings. Jeremiah, unwilling, weeping, is guided by God to proclaim that because of the breaking of the covenant, the nation of Judah will suffer famine, foreign conquest, plunder, and captivity in a land of strangers. And I will silence in the towns of Judah and the streets of Jerusalem the sound of mirth and gladness, the voice of bridegroom and bride, for the whole land shall fall to ruin. Unless, of course, the Israelites turn back to God. Rabbi Jonathan Kleeker says that the rabbis who put together the Haftorah, who link these passages of Torah and prophets and Psalms, are determined to remind us that as we immerse ourselves in Leviticus, the book of the Torah, that is, he uses the word, preoccupied with the details of the ritual and ritual performance, we do not forget the true purpose of these rituals. That animal sacrifice is but a means to attain closest to God, not God's ultimate desire. God wants something much more difficult and much more exalting from us, says Rabbi Kleeker, to ignite, to tend, and to offer the world our inner fire of righteousness, kindness, and awe. And so they conclude the Haftorah with these inspiring words from Jeremiah. Thus says God, life unfolding. Let not the wise glory in their wisdom. Let not the mighty glory in their might. Let not the rich glory in their riches. Rather, let them who glory in this, that they understand and know me, that I, God, practice kindness, justice, and righteousness on the earth. It is in these things that I delight, says God. I pray that we each work to be more like God, to find the strength and courage to move our focus away from unimportant details and rituals that no longer are meaningful to us, but ensnare us, from the modern gods of technology that distract us, so we too can practice kindness, justice, and righteousness on the earth. Shabbat Shalom. I'm going to do the blessing after the Haftorah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, tzur kol halamim, tzaddik b'kol hadorot, ha'el ha'ne'eman ha'omer ve'oseh, hamdaber u'mkayem, shekol divarav emet v'tzedek, al ha'torah ve'al ha'avodah, ve'al hanvi'im, ve'al yom ha'shabbat hazeh, shenatata lanu Adonai Eloheinu, likdusha v'limnucha, lechavod ultifaret, al hakol Adonai Eloheinu, anachnu modim lach, umbarchim otach, yitbarach shimcha, bevi kol chai tamid leolam va'ed. Baruch ata Adonai mikadesh HaShabbat. We sang that before. Who knows where that's from? Where do we sing that? We sang it tonight. That last line. Baruch ata Adonai mikadesh HaShabbat. The Kiddush. That is right. Thank you very much. When we have a good line, our forefathers and mothers know that. They said, let's use that again. All right. We are now getting to the end of our service. It has flown by. I'm going to ask Ira and Vivian Blumstein to come up and to open the ark doors. We are all going to figure out how to do that. Andrea, if you know the secret to opening those doors, that would be great. Where the, you do? Okay, great. Please rise. And we are on page 586. Aleinu l'shabech l'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. And please be seated. Now we will turn to page 593. Sorry. To begin the Kaddish. Please read with me in nature at the top. In nature's ebb and flow, God's eternal law abides. When tears dim our visions or grief clouds our understanding, we often lose sight of God's eternal plan. Yet we know that growth and decay, life and death, all reveal a divine purpose. God, who is our support in the struggles of life, is also our hope in death. We have set God before us and shall not despair. In God's hands are the souls of all the living and the spirits of all flesh. Under God's protection we abide, and by God's love are we comforted. O life of our life, soul of our soul, cause your light to shine into our hearts and fill our spirits with abiding trust in you. We remember these congregants who have passed away over the last year. Elsa Mikosh, Dr. Marty Bialo, Diane, Dee Lynn, Rick Myers, Iris Fisk, Brent Joseph Miller, Dr. Bruce Epstein, Rosalind Beam, Herb Wallowik, Ruth Poehler, Philip Gelman, Jeffrey Mears, Larry Beam, Evan Bin, Diane Walensky, Myrna Katz. This week is also the Yortzeit of Jackie Applefield, Pauline Levine Banks, Stephen Glass, Irving Gold, Arthur Goldman, Julius Gordon, Rosalind Greenberg, Ben Kalika, Daniel Aaron Kaiden, William A. Klein, Ray Klinger, Charles Corin, Gabriel Lieb, Harriet Mannon, Hyman Nussman, Sally Nussman, E. David Rosenberg, Arthur Rutenberg, Kay Sanders, Erwin Schwartzberg, Felix Shapik, Herbert Silverstein, Frank Stark, Morris Steinberg, Martin Stern, Margot Werner, Emily Wolfson. If anyone else is observing your site. Remembering all those names as well as the people that we hold in our own hearts. Please rise and join in the Mourner's Kaddish on page 598. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shmei Rabbah, v'yamad yivrach hirate v'yamlich malchote, b'chayachon v'yom echon u'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, b'agala u'vizman kariv, v'imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mivarach leolam u'lalmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yit hadar, v'yit alev, v'yit halal, shmei dekutsha brichu. La'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damimran v'alma v'imru, amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shmaya, v'chayim aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, V'imru, amen. Zichronam livracha. May their memories be for a blessing. Please be seated. And now I am going to call up Andrea to tell us all the exciting things that are happening. There are a lot of exciting things that are happening.
Shabbat Shalom. Sandy couldn't be here tonight, so she asked me to make her announcements. I want to welcome all those who are here with us in our sanctuary, and a big hello to everyone who is streaming tonight's service. Thank you, Beth, for a great service. You came in when we needed you most. And of course to Maria for all you do. We also want to thank all our readers tonight for helping all our readers tonight, and thank Heather for streaming this evening's service. A few special announcements. Rabbi continues his Bible study every Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock, either in the Macone or streaming. Please refer to your e-blast for streaming directions. The Rabbi Daniel Tries annual poker tournament is tomorrow night, beginning at 6. If you haven't signed up to play poker, be a bystander, or play other games such as mahjong, or dominoes, or bridge, please see me tonight. Donations to play poker will be $50, and for non-players, $20. It will cost more if you pay at the door. The cost covers the play, the food, and the drinks. Passover is coming. The Community Women's Seder will be Tuesday, April 9th at CBS. Our second night Seder will be here on April 23rd. Sandy's working diligently on that, and more information will follow. On April 19th, we will hold our annual meeting beginning at 5:30, followed by our Shabbat service at 7. Friday, April 26th will be our confirmation service. WTBI, which is Sisterhood, we eat around the world, and it will be held Wednesday, April 17th at Queen's Italian Restaurant on Belcher. More information will be coming, but if you want, you can RSVP to me if you'd like to come. And a big save the date, Saturday, May 18th, a cantor is born. A concert will be held, and our newly ordained cantor Iris will present an evening of wonderful music. More details to follow, but we wanted you to be sure to put it on your calendar. Sandy always ends with words of wisdom, so I'm doing the same. From Rabbi Jonathan Sachs, community is the human expression of divine love. It is where I am valued simply for who I am, how I live, and what I give to others. It is a place where they know my name. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you. And I can't remember the date. I feel terrible. The Women's Seder
The
is
Women's Seder is April the 9th.
April the 9th. I'm one of the people leading the Seder, so I hope people are coming, and should be really interesting and wonderful. And I know the music's great, so. Please, we're going to end with Ose Shalom as our last. Right? Perfect. Ose Shalom Bimroma, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'imru, Imru, Amen. Ya'aseh Shalom, Ya'aseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ya'aseh Shalom, Ya'aseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ya'aseh Shalom, Ya'aseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ya'aseh Shalom, Ya'aseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ya'aseh Shalom, Ya'aseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Oh, girls, don't sit down. Come on over here so we can do the motzi. Come on up. Motzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together as this joyful prayer is said. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz b'te'avon. Please help yourself. And now it's Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom. Hope everyone will be in the other room for some wonderful oneg. Where's it? Oh, the APR. So, right. Don't leave. Come and talk. Come get a cookie. All right. Thank you.